Alright, driving vlogs on a Saturday. There's not enough caffeine when it rains. So, I thought up a new list. And not a top 5 list. Because I was thinking top 5, I'm like, wait, no. Because this is one of those lists where I know if I think up 5, I'm going to end up thinking on more than just 5. So it's like, no. We're making this a top 10. So I think, whatever the next Tuesday for top 5, it'll be top 10 instead. And it's work related. I'm sure somebody's done this before, but it's whatever. So yeah, I don't want to jinx things. But, it is a little frustrating with, like I've said, On Hands being so screwed up and frozen. And, the one person on our team who transferred to Frozen and Dairy Associate really wants to fix the Frozen On Hands, but they keep making them do dairy instead, and it's pretty much because there's a lot more freight in dairy than there is frozen. It's like maybe more freight, but the Frozen On Hands are so bad. And the in stock is terrible on it. Like, it is absolutely freaking horrendous. Like, it says we have so many of one thing, and the bins aren't even full. The only things on pallets in the freezer is either stuff that goes up in the bakery or the meat department, or features, and that's it. But I think eventually they're just gonna purge the bins for both, so that's always a good thing. Purge it, fix the On Hands. I mean, it's almost pointless now because I'm pretty sure our inventory is in July. So it's like, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Oh, it's something I forgot to mention yesterday. About yesterday. I might have said something like, I can't remember though. But the manager in apparel was like asked if I wanted overtime, and I'm like, no, I can't. I'm like, no, I can't stay. I told her, first of all, my boyfriend works next door. He gets off the same time I do, and I'm not making him wait. And I didn't tell her the other reason, I just told her the more valid reason. The other reason is like, yeah, your people are fucking rude. I don't want to help you. That would be my other reason. Like, your people were rude when I was trying to sort brake packs that one day. Started moving shit around we're trying to sort. And it's like, y'all couldn't wait fucking 45 minutes for us to go home, then you could do whatever the fuck you want with them. No, you just interrupted it. Without a care. Didn't give a shit that you were moving shit around and we were trying to figure out, where this stuff goes. Because we had a system going and it was working fine, and you came along was like, it's not our fault that we couldn't use the proper space to sort them because the belt was in the way. Because we were doing it before the freaking truck. Oof, I gotta turn the heat back on because now the windshield's fogging up. Yay, clear. I mean, I can still see, but like, it's kind of annoying. Also, I've been gradually watching through X-Files again. And for its age, like even like the very first season, for its age, I'd freaking forgotten how good some of those episodes were. And for their age, how well done they were. I mean, there were some things that were a little bit cheesy and kind of fake looking, but aside from, you know, the stuff that you can overlook because just the story itself and the creativity behind what it was, like one of my favorites, Darkness Falls, and it was about a redwood forest, and these loggers cut down this huge redwood tree, and it had this weird ring near the middle of it, and it was green. It was like a goo. Turned out it was bugs. And they acted like spiders, but they could fly. They were just tiny little green glowing bugs. No, I don't know how they did the effects on this. I mean, the residue part, yeah, that is probably easy, but like the little green glowing bugs under a microscope, it kind of reminded me, if y'all know the board game Bed Bugs, and you turn it on and they're bouncing up and down, and you have the one colored tweezer, and you gotta try to pick up all the bed bugs that are your color, the color of your tweezer. I used to have that game. I guess it broke or whatever, I don't know. I think I kept the bugs out of it, though. Like, I think the board part broke, and then I just kept the bugs. I'm sure I could probably get another copy if I really wanted to, but it's like, they kind of reminded me of that, but they were obviously a little more detailed. It was, honestly, it was well done. The cheesy kind of part was when they swarm on top of you when it's dark. They only come after people when it's dark, and they basically swarm out of the sky, and it's just, it kind of looks like, it kind of reminded me of the Green Mile when John Coffey heals somebody and then coughs it up. It looks like bugs, but they just disappear in the air. It kind of looked like those, but they were more glowing because it was dark, obviously, when you saw it. So it's kind of cheesy done like that, but it worked. And then they wrapped you in a cocoon or whatever and sucked the fluids out of you, like gradually. They didn't do it all in one shot. But it basically looked like spider webbing. So like that part was well done, and it was scary. It's like, yeah, don't fuck with Mother Nature, because you never know what she's hiding. It's kind of the moral of, it's kind of a whole Fern Gully sort of thing. Yeah, you fuck with Mother Nature, you might get screwed. Because look what happened in Fern Gully. They released Texas. No, don't know how much worse he was than a bunch of bugs that suck the life out of people, basically, but, you know. I heard something about a live-action Ferngully, and I'm just like, I don't know about that. I'm on the thumbs down on that one because we don't have Robin Williams to play Batty, so it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. You don't have the absolute fucking legend to play Batty, then it's gonna suck. I'm sorry. There is no way you're going to make that any level of decent to the original. It just is what it is. The same thing with Aladdin. Now, to be fair, Will Smith did do an amazing job for what he was given, playing the genie. I'll give him props because he is funny. Like, that's a hard pair of shoes to fill, and he did do a good job, but I know he probably knows, you know, it wasn't as good. But for what he was given, and being the one chosen to do it, he did a good job. I'd go as far as to say, you know, Robin Williams would be proud of him. But, yeah, replacing Batty, yeah, I don't know about that one. Funny thing is, I actually have the Batty rap saved in my Spotify playlist, and if you look it up, it is so much darker. The entire length of it is so much darker than what little bits were put in the movie. So if you ever dare to look it up on Spotify, be warned. And it is Robin Williams' voice throughout the entire thing, doing all the little voices in it, because there are random ones. But it's pretty damn dark. And I also have the Hexus song in there too. And part of the reason I put those two songs in there is because I believe that movie was one of the very first VHS tapes that I remember my late uncle giving me as a present. I can't remember if it was my birthday or Christmas. It might have been Christmas. And part of the reason I loved it was because he gave it to me. So it's just kind of a memory thing, because I'd never even heard of it. Never even heard of it before. But I say I definitely fell in love with it. I love the animation. 2D animation is in my opinion, infinitely better than 3D. Because it is what I grew up with, and I probably will always feel that way. Just facts. But yeah, those songs, actually even the Hexus song is a little bit darker. Well, there's more added to the Hexus one, because you already know it's kind of on the dark side. But there is more added to it than what's actually played in the movie. And the Batty rap, whew, they really cut a lot out in the movie, because it's like, this is too much, okay, we're taking that part out, blah, 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 we're just gonna make it this way. So it's not quite as bad. But yeah, here's the full length on Spotify. Be warned, listen if you dare. More or less. honestly, if you really listen to it and think about it, like, that's how it seems some people are. They think animals don't have feelings, and that's why they're used as science experiments, because Batty technically was a science experiment. That's basically how that song goes, so it's pretty twisted. It's pretty fucked up, if I do say so myself. Shit, I'm gonna be late getting back, but it is what it is, I don't care. At least my day's almost over. Probably not gonna be a drive home vlog unless, you know, anything happens between now and then, you know. So it may just be the lunchtime. But I've been trying to brainstorm, as I said this morning, stuff I could do dinosaur related, because like last year I did the show dinosaurs. That was a lot of work. I need something a little bit easier, but still fun. I kind of have an idea. I could do more dinosaur dad jokes, but I don't know, like, a lot of the ones that I found online aren't even really that funny. They're just... It's almost like something you tell a really little kid, but like to the rest of us, it's just like, that's not funny because it makes no sense, or whatever. Like, some of them are good, but some of them... It's just like, the one dad joke I always thought was extremely stupid. If we call them seagulls because they fly over the sea, what do you call gulls that fly over the bay? Bagels. Like, that one's just dumb. Like, I don't know why, but I hate that dad joke. That is one of the stupidest dad jokes. I think it's one of the worst. That one, honestly, I can't stand. So there's some really... Like, it's funny with all comedy. There's always that one... There's always a few things within comedy that you're not gonna find funny. And that dad joke is 100% one of them. What are you doing? I was gonna pull through there, but you done fucked me up. Son of a bitch. I hate when I think I found a spot and there's some short ass cars in it. Or the cart corral. Like, fuck. I can't even... I can't bloody fucking win. I hate parking when the parking lot's fucking full. It's more of a headache than it's even worth. Great, now I gotta park all the fucking way down here. And there's a spot I can pull straight through. I'll take it. Off. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's back to hell I go.